Hello! Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and the Duel trial is still here, and we're still going to try to complete it, because today, we're taking a look at Fire and Wind. We've played a whole bunch of Water and Dark, as well as a whole bunch of Light and Earth, and now we're going to take a look at what I believe, and what genuinely should be the best in Fire and Wind. Now, of course, it's not the most popular, but popularity does not mean squat. So, yeah. We're going to take a look at Fire and Wind, mostly due to the fact that Fire King and Snake Eye and Baron and a bunch of other cards like that also exist in Fire and Wind. So, like, genuinely speaking, this should be very clearly the undisputed GOAT, but of course, no. Anyway, beside that, before we talk about that, there are a few things I wanted to just take a quick look at. Speedran this with a Dragoon Turbo. Fun. We're gonna just, I don't know, take a look at the dual triangle decks. I don't think there's going to be much that's, like, interesting in here. I feel like, for the most part, people are just gonna play, like, nonsense. Yeah, I mean, whoa, Gimmick Puppet. Hey, did you know Gimmick Puppet can still FTK? Yeah, they didn't solve that. You can still do the FTK. Yeah, you can't do it like through interaction, but when everyone is playing significantly fewer cards to actually stop an opponent, who cares? Ain't that cool? Also, I mean, this card also still exists and is still extremely easy to put into the grave to prevent the opponent from really doing anything. So yay, Gimmick Puppet. They really just yeah. Anyway. Tearlament, Shark, Gimmick Puppet, Melodious, Trap Trick. Really? You were like, yeah, I want to play Trap Trick? Trap Trick players. Fire King! Base. Ashen. Why is there a Fallen Valbaz in your deck? What? This is not Ashened. What the hell? What? This is like the least Ashened I've ever seen. Why is Theresia in here? Why are we just playing like Rexstrom Turbo inside the Ashen deck? Okay. Evil Eye. Well, now that's something. Stun. Dude, this event's so sick. Reversal Quiz. Hey, this one's an actual Reversal Quiz deck that actually does stuff. Isn't that crazy? Fake Fire King fan? True. Where was that? Here? Yeah, only one Garunix, only one Hyung. To be fair, I don't know if those are limited. Are they? Oh, no, they're not. They're just bad. Okay, cool. How interesting. Kieran is limited because Ice Barrier. Why are there multiple Ice Barrier players? Who? It's fine. Who hurt you? Ancient Ear. Man, this, yep. Whenever I look at these, I just get more and more sad. I'm just like, yeah, that's what I want. Anyway, we gotta talk about the Primite cards. Primite has received new cards. So that's exciting. And they've gotten a fusion spell and a fusion monster, which is kind of interesting. So, let's start off with Primite Fusion, which says fusion summon a dragon fusion monster from your extra deck. Sorry, normal spell card. It says fusion summon a dragon fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling its materials from your field, grave, and or banishment into the deck, including a normal monster. I immediately don't like this card. Shuffling back the materials from the from grave and or banishment is really dumb. Not a big fan of that. At the very least, it does require a spell, and it does require you to use a normal monster. However, who cares, given the fact that you're still shuffling back from grave and or banishment, which is dumb. I just... Sending from deck to grave is one thing, but shuffling back is really, really silly, because that means you can basically use the materials on field for something else, like a different fusion summon, and then go from there and do another fusion summon, or do, you know, after link summoning you go for the fusion summon, and then you still end on whatever it is. So but whatever, who cares? Me. You can banish this card from your grave to add a level 5 or higher Primite monster from your deck or grave to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. You can only use each effect of that once per turn. Okay, so sure. Notably, it does say just a dragon fusion monster and not like a Primite fusion monster. So that is like a lot of cards. And of course, Blue Eyes is also counted in that, right? Because like you could use Blue Eyes to like fusion summon a thing. I guess you couldn't like use this to summon Magia, right? Oh, I guess if you put all 3 Blue Eyes into your grave and then used this, but realistically, that's not gonna happen. How good is this guy? This guy's not great, right? You have to tribute a normal monster to normal summon this card. And then during your main phase, you can reveal this card in hand, and then normal summon a Primite monster. You can only use this effect if this card is tribute summoned. You can apply this effect in sequence to get the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls, and banish all monsters your opponent controls with the same type or attribute as a normal monster in your grave. So the idea is like, you summon a normal monster off of the Primite cards, and then you normal summon this guy during the opponent's turn in order to then banish cards of similar attributes and or types, which is not bad. Okay. So I guess it's not like a terrible option to be able to search that, especially given the fact that you can like fusion summon and then search it, and then you have the ability to use that anyway. Let's see what the fusion does. Primate to Dragon Nether Berzelius? Berzelius? This guy. Which is a level 8 Earth Dragon Fusion Effect monster. Why is it level 8? With 1600 0, which requires a Primate and a normal monster, and 1+ normal monster. Gains 100 or 1000 attack for each normal monster used for its fusion summon. Negate the activated effects of monsters your opponent controls whose level, rank, link rating is less than or equal to the number of normal monsters in your field and grave. Okay. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can special summon a normal monster from your deck in defense position. Monsters whose level, rank, or link rating. So, if you could get 4 monsters into the grave, this card is fairly decent. If you can't get 4 normal monsters, especially given the fact that you shuffled them back, if you can't get 4 normal monsters, this card is very niche. I really struggle to think of a world. Is there a better dragon fusion that you... Yes, there's like 10 bajillion better dragon fusions. You can make Borreload Furious. You could make Light and Darkness. You could make... I mean, to be fair, there's not like a ton that you can do in terms of making it part of your end board. Because a lot of fusions require like specific names, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but I mean... Yeah, no. It's just... There's not a lot. I don't know. These cards, I feel like, aren't actually going to revolutionize Primite. Unless I'm missing something. Mostly due to the fact that fusion summoning into this card is not very useful. And for the most part, you might just want to keep the card in grave anyway. Feels more like Dark Magician and Magic Key support. Magic Key, yes. Dark Magician, I feel less inclined to say yes to that because of this line of text. This card feels very bad. I feel like there's very little you would want to do to summon this. Or very little reason as to why you would want to summon this. Unless you knew what deck you were playing it. This is like a fine side deck style card where it's like, hey, if I know what my opponent's playing, and it's like, oh, they're playing like a rank 3 strat. It's like, cool, I might be able to like do something about that if I'm playing more like normal monster focused Primite. But even that is like not great. Because realistically, are you going to be playing more than 3 normal monsters? And if you are, what's the likelihood you're able to see all of them? Or enough of them to make this effect live in a meaningful capacity? I guess it kills Sprite. You put 2 into the grave and then like Sprite just dies. But Sprite already isn't great. So that's not really like saying much. I don't know what this fusion is doing. This feels so clunky and lame. Why did you say plant support? Or should I activate Primite Roar? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Primite branded unlocked. The hell are you gonna do with... Sure. I struggle to think of a world... I struggle to think of a reason to use these cards. Because, like, you could, like, normal barrel, like, set the trap, lordly load, grab fusion, then, like, gets you something. If I'm correct, Jess is currently playing a Primite engine. I mean, that does make sense, given the fact that you could, like, normal summon Primite... or barrel in order to grab or like with Loci you can kind of like pair it with this, but let's be honest, it doesn't matter. Plant will always just do the most random things anyway, and unless it's Europe, it won't do anything because it's terrible. It's a whole bunch of like really powerful extenders with no real payoff. Let's not act like the plant end board is that impressive. Besides like Con-Con. Con-Con is bullshit. But outside of that individual card, like the entire rest of the board is super mid. And I know Plant Link players are about to come out of the woodwork and be like, actually, it ends on this, this, and this. And it's like, sure, bud. And even that, I would still call mid. Especially when your entire deck has to be engine. And, like, you basically don't get access to, you know, a hand trap. Anyway, let's play Fire King. Because Fire King is cool. Do we play... do we do 2 and 2? Maybe. Play 2 of you, play the Barong, play Arvada, play the Kirin. Do we play Wrong Bali? No, we probably just play another. Well, we might play a Wrong Bali. Sure. Sure, sure. What else do we have access to? Oh, we can play Rescue A's. Base. Cactus Bouncer and Con is about all that matters. Yeah. And some people don't play Cactus Bouncer because it's just like a dead card and immediately, like, gets stopped 99% of the time. Or I should say access to it. First Dragon Lords is a tower and also back row board wipe. Fun. Yeah. No one is playing it because we've been playing it for ages now. Do we play the Snake Eye stuff? I feel like there's not a reason to not, you know. Flomberg? Maybe? Yeah, sure. Why not? No, that's way too many bricks. I really don't like that. You know what? No Snake Eye. No Temple. No. There's not a reason to not play Flomberg. Yeah, we play Flomberg. As far... We could play Kara Kirby. Curry Kara. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Fuelos. Do we play Curry Kara? What is that? What is that? Okay, what decks are we expecting to play into? Blue Eyes, Tier, Blue Eyes, and maybe some Tier. So, yeah, Curry Kara kind of sucks. We could do Impulse. You're right. Hold on. Am I right? Ooh, how much do we care about locking us out of wind? Wind. I don't know. I think we're good. I mean, it's just like Fuelos. We could also play Droll. We could also play like Triple Tack, which is very good against the, you know, maybe not against like the rest of the metagame, but like is just good in general, especially in this deck. So you play like Triple Tack. How good is, like, Lightning Storm? Oh, wait. Is it worth it to play Droplet? No, probably not, right? What does Droplet hit? Everything. True. Droplet's actually kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, maybe we play... The question is, do we play Hand Traps or do we play Board Breakers? We'll cut you... Maybe for the third Triple Tack. Triple Tack does kind of go crazy. We could play Thrust, which is also not terrible. Which would then also potentially get us access to like Imperm, Impulse, etc. No Droll? I don't think... yeah, Droll is kind of crazy, right? Because it like really heavily stops Blue Eyes. Which would be nice. But then I'd have to cut, like... Yeah, what would I cut for that is the question. I do like Droll. I could cut Triple Tack. But that feels bad, because Triple Tack in this deck is incredibly useful. Board Breakers are stronger. Yeah. I think Ash is really good. I think there's no reason not to include Ash. I feel like this is just, like, the best set of non-engine we could run. Maybe Imperm. But even then, I'm like, eh. We could go up to, like, 42. Because we are playing a few bricks. But that lowers the amount of, like, playable cards we'd see. Which I don't like, because we don't have that many starters. And we do need to see a certain amount of them. Right? Like, how many starters do we actually have? We have Volcanics, we have Ponix. We have Snash. And Poplar. And then the temples. So about 12. So if we were to go up to 42, that cuts it down quite substantially. into how many we would be able to see. Granted, we could, like, just, like, normal summon Arvada and have, like, a Garunix in hand. But, I don't know. We do play, like, these as just, like, dead cards that don't do anything. Maybe we do play Droll. I don't know how good... I feel like Droll's not all that great. It hits, like, Blue Eyes, and that's it. What else would it interact favorably against? Like, it doesn't... Like, Tyr doesn't care. Not really. What else have I been seeing? It's basically just been those 3 decks. Yeah, this seems fine. Three triple attack sounds awful. Why? Triple attack is, like, insane in this deck. Being able to look at the opponent's hand is really, really useful. Being able to steal a card is also very useful. Especially if, like, you have a Fire King Island, you could just pop it. Like, go away. Being able to draw 2 is also very strong. But it's mostly useful because of the fact that, like, you're gonna be able to use it. Because you're not just going to play 1 turn. You're gonna play a lot on, like, turn 2, 3, 4, etc. Yeah, Skyburn's not bad if we draw it alongside a normal summon. I don't know about Rungbali. I feel really bad. I feel like I don't really need this card. I struggle to think of a world in which that card is, like, worth it. So maybe we could cut that for, like, Lightning Storm. We could do, like, 2 and 2. 2 Lightning Storm, 2 triple attack. At that point, we would probably do, like, Thrust, 2 like a Thrust, a Lightning Storm, and a triple attack. Maybe that's more worthwhile? Droplet's not bad as well. But Droplet's not great in this deck because you really want as many cards as you can because... Sure, like, putting them into the grave is not bad, but you want them to be, like, destroyed to be put into the grave. So, like, Droplet's not bad, but it's not great. I think we cut Wrong Volley. I think we cut 2 of these, and I think we play Thrust and, like, Lightning Storm. Do we play evenly? Oh, is evenly better? Oh, we could do Bonfire. Bonfire's at 1. Maybe that? We could do 1 for 1, yeah. Maybe we just go to 41 and play the 1 for 1. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. That works. Extra deck. We want, like, Hita. We want Phoenix. Phoenix is fire, right? Yeah. Promethean. Amblo. We can't do Zelantis. We can do Apo. We do this guy and this guy. And we don't have access to Link Karibo. Do we have a Link 1? Oh. There you go. Almirage. Almirage works. What's up, Jam? How's it going? Elf? The hell are we elfing? You're right. Oh, we can't even make this guy. Can we? Is there a wind? Cyburst that we could go into? Update jammer. No. There is not. Okay, so this guy is useless, then. We could do Banshee. Does that do anything? Maybe? No, not really. But maybe. But maybe. Yo, we can play Infernoble. I forgot about that. Flame Tongue? Pit Knight? Pit Knight's not bad. Pit Knight's not great, but it's not bad. You know, put it next to an Arvada or something like that, and it's like, it's not terrible. What did you say? Flame Tongue? What the heck is Flame Tongue? Yeah? That is not worth the craft in the slightest, but it's not. Anyway, what else? What else? What else? Do we have, like, a rank 8 we could go into that would make sense? Probably not, right? What the heck is this? Oh. He's a rank 7. We could go into Giant Trainer! I don't hate it. There is a world in which we would be able to go like Volcanics, Garunix into Giant Trainer into draw 3. I don't know how reasonable that is, but like that is something you could theoretically possibly do. I guess you could also use Kieran as well for one of those, which is, again, not terrible. So, what if I play Black Rose because it's funny? Technically, we could summon it. The heck is Burst Griffin? Oh, Chimera. You're right, do the little Chimera is definitely the play. What is Burst Griffin? How would I summon this? I get it's still possible with like Ash, right? You like normal summon Ash with like a level 1 and a level 4, and it's technically reasonable, but like it's not really. What do we cut? What do we cut? What do we cut? Maybe a Hita? Infernal? No, we'll keep Infernal for, like, particularly dead hands. I think this works. Heatleo? Heatleo's a good option. Yeah, I probably should have played Heatleo. Let's go! Probably Heatleo instead of, what's her bucket? The Rose Dragon. Wow, this hand's crazy. You gonna Perulia me? That'd be crazy, dude. That'd be crazy. Imperm? Mayhaps. Okay. Ooh, I almost missed. That would have been sad. Add the Garunix. Modulate to 8. Here. Do they have Ash? No. They could have DD Crow? No. They could have Imperm. They could have... we will pop a... What's a good option here? I guess just Kieran, right? Because Kieran doesn't negate the effect. But I guess we have Bonfire, so we don't necessarily need to do that. So let's go Arvada. Let's go Arvada. Let's go Arvada. Some of the Ponics. Hiwa. Hiwa, Hiwa. No effect of Ponics there. Let's link for Sunlight Wolf. Yeah? We can add back the Runic. We can add back the... How do I want to do this is the question. Because we can like search Poplar, Poplar Special. Yeah, I think we do this. Leo. Oh, I did it wrong. It's fine. We do this. I know that my opponent doesn't have Ash Blossom, so we grab the Poplar. Then we add back Garunix, right? Chinook 1. Chinook 2. Where you at? Is it Ghost Bell? No. Is it... Add back the Garunix. Add this guy. And then we get to do the stupid, no good, very bad thing. Which is just make Apo, right? Doesn't Apo just, like, kill my opponent here? What could they possibly do against Apo? Imperm? Maybe. And then we go Ponyx for that, for Search, for Kieran, and then we have Kieran in hand as well. Which is, like, fantastic. Or we go Promethean, and we can Reborn Arvada. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go Promethean to Reborn Arvada. Which is probably better. Probably better. Put the old Canix into the back row. Imperm? Is it like Havness? Oh, I think it's Havness. Oh, it goes over. You know, I never really thought about that, but yeah, I could just do that. We bring back the this guy. Okay, now we know that they're playing light, which is something of note. We'll go like this. We'll send this guy to grave. We will summon the Ash. I'll just go no effects there. We'll go Ash. We'll Phonics. For Oak. For Oak. For Phonics. Special. That was a Ghost Ogre of all time. Add Sanctuary. Activate last Sanctuary. Activate the Fire King Island. Yup. Pop the Runix in hand. Add the Kirin. I'm realizing I have done something horrible, which is not pop the Volcanics to get the extra die on the field. But that's okay. That's fine. We just go Flomberg here into Volcanics, right? Yeah. Yup. Cool. Flomberg. Volcanics into the back row. We have Volcanics for follow-up, which is fantastic. Volcanics. And, pass? Pass? Yeah, that's incredible. Incredible. And against a 4-card hand? 5-card. It's pretty good. And then they Komungus Sticky Kaiju me. Exo? No. It's gonna be Blue Eyes. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of mixed signals. The field is Tearlament, the sleeves are Exo-Sister, the mate and icon are abso-frickin-lutely Blue Eyes, so, you know, it's kind of everything. Oh my gosh, it is Exo. Why the hell are you... Okay, whatever. Pop off, game. Yep, that's fine. Do I have Trapping Wraith? No. Sure, that's fine. I will go... Wait, hold on. This is when the opponent special summons a monster. Thinking here then. Because if they go Mika, I lose Garunix, which sucks. But if they can tag out, that's like even worse. Yeah, that's fine. I should have Impulse there. Okay. Sure. You're a once-per? Okay. We will go like this, here, and we will go like this. Oh, that was funny. Didn't mean to do that. That was just a waste of the Arvada. I didn't mean to do that. And now comes this guy. Yeah, we do this. And this. And we'll target the Onyx. Yup. Onyx. Oh my gosh, I have 30 fucking seconds. Imagine thinking. Could be me. Could not be me. Smile. I'd imagine they go Mika here. Seriously playing a second Promethean? Maybe. What else could they possibly go here? That one. What I should have done is go... In response to Ellis, I should have popped, and then just exceed and then nuked the field. That's what I should have done, but I'm bad. How are the duels going? Just started. Chainlink 1, and then Chainlink 2. We'll just pop that guy. Now what? Okay. Please walk over, Karen. It's so funny. The problem is that they lose. Uh-huh. I guess they could have potentially made like double Zeus or something like that, but that doesn't really do anything. Hilarious. You add back to hand. No. I think so. Do you have a bodice? Coolio. I only get 120. Bruh. What was it that I was like, oh, this is what we need. Oh, Helio. What do I cut? Giant Trainer. I don't think there's a world in which we're going to use the Giant Trainer. I also played that pretty poorly. Tragic. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Triple tack is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's fine. Whoa, Sage! Who would have guessed? That's crazy! Do we just Ash this? I think so, right? Because if they already have Maiden... Like, there's no point, because if they have Wishes or... Yeah, no, I think I Ash this. With one Maiden, one Wishes, I feel like that is the correct Ash Blossom. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I feel like keeping them off of Maiden is pretty good. It kind of depends on if they have a second one. If they have a second one, if they have a second Sage, then like... I feel like there's not really a good target with one Wishes, one Maiden. I feel like you're just kind of like dead in the water. There's not a whole lot you can do there. Yeah, because either they have it or they don't, you know? Either they have the extra, you know, they have the Wishes, they have the Maiden, etc., and it doesn't matter, or they don't, and you cut them off of that entirely. But it's not like I was able to see into the future and tell that they had the second Sage. They searched it. We'll see if it matters, but, like, dang. Oh, Seal? Oh, Crimson. The hell are you making with Crimson? I guess we just do pretty much the exact same inboard that they're doing currently, which is the, like, Zipper Ultimate. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. You playing 3? No. Okay. Like Spirit? Make Spirit, make Azure? Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Does Cipher say first time a card you control would be destroyed, or does it say first time a monster? I think it says card, right? So like I can't pop the True Light. Huh? Oh. Oh, that's a very interesting ad. Well, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Do you know what's crazy? I could like add Imperm here. Interesting. Oh, Quasar's the target. Okay, Quasar. Makes sense. Okay. Coolio. What does this read? Okay. We'll do this then. Yoink. They also lovingly put this guy in attack position for me, which is very, very funny. Coolio. Normal, the Snake Eye Ash. Snake Eye Ash. Grab Poplar. Poplar. This is where, like, Subversion would be pretty good. Except it wouldn't, I'm lying to you. Let's go like this. Let's go for this. We go Phoenix here. Yeah. We go Phoenix, pitch, Ponix. Hit this. This one. Do we pitch Ponix? Yeah, we have to pitch Ponix here. Poplar. Poplar put Ash Blossom into back row, I guess. Yep. Coolio, put the Poplar, or put the Ash. So we just have to contend with the one card in hand, whatever that could be. Could be like Ghost Ogre, could be Nibiru, could be a myriad of things. Special Oak. Oak. Grab Ponix. Special summon it. Ponix. Grab this one. We go Skyburn Pop, right? That gives them the ability to then special, which isn't exceptional for me. So I think we go... Yeah, I think we go Sanctuary. Sanctuary. We'll then go Oak. Send away the Sanctuary. I don't love doing this, but I do feel like this is the correct play. You're not like randomly in control, right? Shooting Star Dragon from extra. The hell is Shooting Star Dragon? It's a win. We don't have to worry about it. Cool. We'll go like this. We'll target you. Put him into back row. Cool, cool. We'll go Fire King Island. Yup, yup. Off this guy. Add. Gee, I wonder. Runix. Go like this. Go like this. Runix. Let's pop Volcanics. Volcanics. Special this guy. Let's go Prometheus here? These three? What's up, Blaze? How's it going? Special U. Effect. I pop Envelope here is kind of crazy. Add the Kieran. Yep. Yup. Okay. We'll go Hyung. Hypocritical. Gifted. Let's go! Thank you for the one gift. Let's go. There's technically not a reason to nuke the field here, so we just won't. We'll go like this. We'll detach the runics. Pop this. No, just one of them would die. One of them was summoned off of Crimson. Yeah. What have they set here? Set a spell trap. Sure. Yep, that's fine. Ultimate Fusion. Oh, that's cute. And then we could pop and, like, do a whole bunch more damage if we really wanted to. That game was not close. All gas. Yep. Drawing Ash Blossom, or Snake Eye Ash there for turn really kind of saved that. Because I think we don't get enough material to do that play if we don't have Snake Eye Ash. That being said, we still probably break the board pretty effectively. Yeah, that was pretty nice. This is a hand that does exist. Smile. I think we start with normal Arvada. What does this play around? Oh, but it's there. There he is, baby. I would love to place a card face up. I guess it plays around like Ghost Ogre, which is not bad. They're thinking about it. They could go like Ghost Ogre Imperm, which would do stuff, probably. Pop this guy. Grab this guy. Gargunix. Runix. I'm guessing they have Imperm. That's my assumption. I guess they could also potentially have, like, Purge? But I don't know how likely that is. Yup. I mean, passing on this is not terrible. Is there anything else we could realistically do? No. So yeah, I think we just pass. think if we drew a different fire monster, it would have been a little bit better. If we drew... I guess I could have popped, like, Fool Lost there. If I really wanted to. That could have been something. Passing. Passing? Passing? Passing. 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 Okay. Ash is very funny. It's not very good, but it is very funny. Cool. Fire King Island. Why in the hell would we ever choose to do that? I was right, though. Holy shit, it does. That's crazy. Fire Beast, Beast Warrior, Wing Beast. I really did not think that that would work. Imperm? Valor. Sure. Do I care? Kinda. A little, did you have Judgment? Mayhaps. That is the worst Judgment I think I have ever seen. Yeah, bud. For sure, dude. Absolutely, my guy. Cool, anyway, now you die. Do we care? Fucking no! These are plays being made by my opponents. Actively. Do it again. Please do it again. Yeah, baby! That's incredible. Alright, cool. Fucking pass. Yeah, dude. The hell are you gonna do? He sees button, he clicks. Trip. What deck are you even playing? What is accomplished by doing what you have done? Do you have plays? Do you have a thing you could potentially do that does anything here? This may seem like the strangest normal summon, trust me. Ghost Ogre again? Purge. Okay. Sure. So, you do realize that that still does the same thing. Anyway. Let's go! What are we popping here? I don't know, Arvada, I guess? Arvada. Grab this guy. Kiowa. And then we just go combat. Go wild. Did you really underestimate Fire King? Absolutely. Here's the thing. How many people do you think are currently telling everyone Blue Eyes the event? Blue Eyes Turbo. This is the Blue Eyes event. Right? So people are like, oh, clearly I should be playing Blue Eyes. So they play Blue Eyes. Right? And then they're like, well, if everyone's playing Blue Eyes, maybe I'll play Bestials. Right? Or I'll play like Tier or something like that. Like these really high power, like, and like it's dark, right? Like everyone's gonna play dark. Everyone has just collectively forgot that Fire and Wind contain not just the most powerful decks in the last year, but the most powerful hand traps as well of pretty much all time. Droll and Lockbird. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Fua. Yes, Earth has Maxi, except for the fact that it's banned. These numbers right here clearly showcase not Konami. The Yu-Gi-Oh player base doesn't care about understanding what is good. And they just care about playing their favorite decks, especially when it comes to events, which is fine. I'm A-okay with that. If you want to play Blue Eyes, play Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is fun. It's a solid deck. But don't come into my chat and be like, Blue Eyes is the deck to play. Blue Eyes is the deck to beat. Blue Eyes is so very good. No, no, no. No, no, no. Reminder, Fire and Wind is not just Fire King. It's not just Snake Eyes. It's Rescue Ace. It's, Baron. It has access to Baron. It has Lyrilisk. What was the other deck that I was thinking of? Oh, it has Infernoble. It has, Salamangreat. It has Speed. No, I'm just kidding. But it's got a lot of options available to it for a myriad of things to do at way higher power, mostly due to the fact that you can just play like a standard hand trap lineup and just kill the opponent. You get access to Impulse if you're playing Fire. You get access to, I believe you get access to Purge if you're playing Wind. Yeah, you get access to Purge if you're playing a Wind deck. You get access to Imperm. You get access to Fuwalos and Ash and Droll, and you still have access to things like Maxi or triple tags. Like Anyway, that's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Pistol is breaking for me because of these Fire King enjoyers. Exactly. Imagine you can't Ash Infernoid. Imagine you couldn't Ash Blue Eyes. Imagine not being able to Fuwalos your opponent. Yo, this hand's crazy. Wait, this hand's insane. The Flomberg in hand may seem bad, but it's actually incredible. Let's go! Is the team Fire decks could just be played ranked with the quality of their non-engine, and yet Blue Eyes is commanding the highest turnout. Yep. It's new toy syndrome. It's the same reason why everyone is like, Blue Eyes is the best deck right now. Blue Eyes is tier 1. Blue Eyes is the deck to beat. And it's like, it's not. It's the most popular deck, so maybe it is the deck to beat in that regard. But it's not like the end all be all. That's why I put it in tier 2. Now granted, if it sticks around for longer than just new toy syndrome, and we actually see it consistently still competing at the top, I'd probably move it to tier 1, but as of right now, I don't know, I'm just like salty about the fact that people got so upset that I put it in tier 2, even though it was at the top of tier 2. Anyway, this hand's incredible again. Every hand is incredible. This deck is incredible. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Do we have a card with which to activate to trigger this guy? Because if we don't... Okay, so that is a choice made by the opponent, which I find endlessly hilarious. Okay, so the play here, clearly, is normal summon Ponix. Ponix. Valor. Okay. Skyburn. Do you have the counter trap? Nope, good game. Damn, that's crazy. I will, yes, Blue Eyes is the least likely to get hit. Blue Eyes is the most well-positioned in a future metagame. In the current metagame, not as much. But in a future metagame, where we don't have access to full power Snake Eye, full power Azamina, full power, more or less full power Tenpai in a best of one, right? Like, when that isn't a thing, Blue Eyes is going to nom 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 its way to tier 1. And then we get Ryzeal, and it gets right back down to tier 2. But yeah, Blue Eyes is really well positioned in a post-banlist world. So few decks can deal with a singular Dragoon. True. True. This hand's okay. It's not great. It requires me to, like, normal summon Oak and, like, crash into a thing. What the hell are you playing? Oh, is this Novels? Is this Drytron? What am I having to contend with against Drytron? I would imagine they have a Drytron in hand, right? Because if not, this is kind of a weird line of play. Oh, Diviner. Yeah, there's not really anything I can do here. They just link 2 and then I die, right? They just get to do full combo. Yeah, you got it. Do you know what's crazy? They hard lose if they don't draw Called By. Isn't that wild? Yeah, Called By's so cool! Called By! Dude, I love Called By, dude. It's so cool. Also, if they go second there... Actually, I'm lying to you. If they go second, I didn't have anything. That hand was ass. Fua! Well, that's fine. I don't think they could do anything since they don't have Necroquip and Engraver. They had full Drytron combo. What the hell are you talking about? Drytron, like, are cards that exist. What? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was sent to grave. That's why I wanted to Ash the summon. They don't have a Drytron, they just, like, can't do anything. Make Verte? Yo. Add a rocket? Sure. Please make Dragoon, it'd be so funny. Bestial. Yeah, that's fine. Please tell me I can impulse this. I can't motherfucking impulse that? I hate this game. Can I express my distaste for how the way this how this game fucking decides to work? What do you mean? What do you mean I can't impulse that? What the hell do you mean? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Make that make sense. No. Make it make sense. Huh? Why? What? Who? 10 out of 10 game. 10 out of 10 game. Just incredible. No-nos. Perfection. Perfection! I think we just start with a 1-for-1, right? Yeah. We'll start with 1-for-1. Oh? This is allowed? Oh. Well, that's a choice. We'll go Ponix. No. Ponix doesn't make sense. We'll go... Poplar? Poplar doesn't make sense either. I guess Ponix does make the most sense, huh? Yeah, we'll go Ponix. Phonics. Hell yeah. You're playing multiple! I hate it here. So... Okay. Okay, cool. And this... Yup. Okay. So let's go, Sanctuary. Uh-huh, that's crazy. Sure. It's gonna be really funny when I activate Fire King Island on him, and then it just dies. Did we elect not to burn? Hmm. This guy. Summon. This got negated, and it says you can only. Well, would you look at that? We will pop the Arvada. We go Arvada. Can't be destroyed by monster effects. So is there a point to going Hyung? Maybe. That targets, right? Yeah. Could go Sunlit Wolf into thing. What is the best way here to OTK? It's not really a great way to deal with this guy effectively. We'll go Fire King Island here then. We'll go Fire King Island. Pick it up. Off this guy. Add Kieran. Go Volcanics. Summon this guy. Go for... Oh, wait. No, fuck you. It's big. Yeah, then we go like this. We're use volcanics. We've already used you, right? Yeah. Did I pop Chronix? No, I didn't, right? Yeah. Could go Pyro, but that doesn't really do anything. Could go Phoenix. It's like something. It's not a great something, but it is a something. Does this have to be equipped? No. Okay. But But if it's equipped, it has more... Could go Kieran, pop, special... And just pass. Yeah, that's probably the play, right? Pop this guy, summon... Skyburn... Kieran... Summon... What? I guess like Ponix, right? And then just pass. We're thinking of Virtual World for this event. Both Wind and Earth are in different teams, so it doesn't really work very well. I would not suggest it. That's how Blaze. What a cool game. Sick. Yeah. I'll use Skyburn. Do it again. Okay. Okay. Sure. Mm-hmm. Could do that, but I actually think we don't, because that would give them the ability to summon more guys. So yeah, no fact. Mm-hmm. 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 Should have waited on the Promethean. Oh. Sorry, I thought it was activating the search effect again, and I was like, what the hell? Mm-hmm. Is this just another Dragoon? No. For Dispotter, I guess? Yeah, likely, right? Dispotter? Chaos Angel? Dispotter, sure. Dispotter can't activate during the damage step, can it? I don't think so, right? No, I don't think so. Runics. Oh, I do have a banished card. Shit. Oh? That's a choice. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. So Kieran just deals with this, right? So how concerned am I? Little. Very, very little. Another Phantasme? Arvada. Kieran. Dragoon. Okay. That means we get Ponix. And they can't negate, they can only pop, which doesn't really do anything. That's an insane draw. Ponix. We didn't need to top deck. It's good. It's a great top deck, but we didn't need to. I'm actually wondering if Volcanics even is the play. I think grabbing a Spell Trap here is much better. Yeah. Not really a point to pop the Volcanics there. We'll add the... I guess Barong? Yup. Yup. Again, they can only pop here. Sure. So like this. Pop you, pop you. Pop the Arvada. Arvada. Target Doolittle? No. Is it Kieran? Kieran's not bad. Yeah, Kieran. Wrong. There's not really much else that I can do here. So... thinking... yeah, we'll just pass there. Go Kieran... I have to summon what? Volcanics here? So I don't die to this guy? Yeah, we'll pop the Absoluter. Volcanics. Man, that's so cool. I'm so glad that they got this second fucking Dragoon. That's so sick, dude. Love that. Add the Ponix. Modulate, sure. Ponix. Here. Yep. We'll go Barong. Search. The... oh, Skyburn, I guess. Onyx. Yep. Okay. Is that a permanent game? Yep. Runics. Destroy Onyx. Coolio. Trust is pretty damn good. Interesting. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. Pop the Runics. Add the Runics. Modulate. Special Runics. We'll go Runics effect. Fuck. Oh, I gotta kill them with their own gosh diggity dang card. Delicious. Yeah, we'll go Onyx here. Why not? It's funny. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come back here and take this beating like a bitch. Because that's what you are. Reported. Can we sign a petition to burn all Link ones? Trip. Come here. Come here, you stupid little monkey. Come here, and you do not deserve this. Can I report you for your name? Because that absolutely is. Imagine if I could report him for his name. Be like, yo! The amount of, like, fuck yous and fuck Konami's that I see is just astounding. I'm like, why? Why are you... Who? Why? Oh yeah, UDF is crazy. The hell is this? Sure. Wait, do I give a shit? There should be a report button for bad names. There isn't Duel Links. There's a button for names, disconnecting, slow play, and cheating. I think we ashed this, right? Yeah. Yep. Not gonna lie, I have expected called by. Oh. Well, that's tragic. There's no way that we're playing that. Why? Wait, hold on. Okay. That card seems terrible. Age of Rhine, sure. Dude, isn't Ice Barrier so fun? So, how do I beat that? Because it banishes one from hand, right? Or am I wrong? I might be wrong. Ravenous Prophet Dragon. Sure. Draw 2. Draw 2. So we're just like normal summon Ponix, pop the guy, and let them banish? Because does it banish from hand? I don't think it does, right? And then they make Baron and I cry. Okay, so they're bad at the game. Good to know. Fucking course you. Cool. Normal summon Ponix. Ponix. Imperm. That's crazy. Who would have guessed? Yeah. Am I missing something? Does something, like, protect them? I don't think so, right? No. Okay. Sanctuary. Do they have, like, Purge? Can they play Purge? I think so, right? Is this a hard one, Spur? Hold on. Yeah, it is. That's fine. Okay. I'll pass. Go. Can you kill me is the question. Oh. Anemone. Yeah, Anemone kills me here. Yeah. Yup. Isn't that fun? Yeah, you got it, bud. That's unlucky. Oh, if I drew, like, one more playable card, they pretty much lose that game. I struggle to think of a world in which they win, but of course I didn't. If I drew, like, a Garunix, if I drew, like, a Kirin, if I drew a... etc., etc. If I drew a triple attack, if I drew another hand trap, if I drew Volcanics. Yeah, Final Bringer was a terrible card for them to be playing, but it worked out for them because it was a terrible card for them to be playing. By the way, this hand is terrible. Woof. you have another spell? Because if not, this doesn't do anything. Okay. I'd back Lord. Okay. Yup. Okay. He's not on Toy Box, he's on, Primite. Which I don't like. I feel like Toy Box is just infinitely better. That's... No, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, no, wait. Do you already have... What's your bucket in hand? No, you don't. So then... What? I draw Kieran, watch. That was close. That was very close. That was something. Oh, I very much so like that. Let's go normal Poplar. They can't make Baron. They could make Sylvie or Silva. How interesting. Like Ghost Spell? Maybe. You got a Called By. You could have... Oh, you could have a lot. Add? No. You have like Impulse or something? Impulse would have gone crazy. Ponics? Could have gone Oak there. Maybe Oak would have been better. Why did we set that? Sure. What are we doing? Hold on. What is the plan here? What is our... Okay, so we are making this. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Do you have Ghost Ogre? Impulse is on effects that would special summon. So yes. That was That was interesting. Yeah, they had Ghost Ogre. They had Ghost Bell as well. And this is Purge? Okay. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. What would... Oh, yeah. The Yasmina Zet would have been, or Elzet would have been much better. But I think the reason, well, yeah, because yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. Couldn't tell you, couldn't tell you. Interesting. We have a pretty good hand. Just play everything, it'll work, smile. Sure. Honestly, I think we just allow them to do whatever here. No, we just imperm this. What am I talking about? And then they send egg to the grave and I cry. So clearly we imperm this. It's like the best imperm. And then they just have Maiden in hand and it doesn't matter. Jet Dragon. Jet Dragon's a little annoying, but it's not really that big of a deal. Am I a prophet? What is happening? Oh, it didn't matter what I did. Raigeki's hilarious. Roar. Yup, yup, yup. Sage. Yup, yup, yup. Oh, I don't like that play. That play is really bad. Oh, Neo Kaiser is really cool. I'm kind of sad that the Primite cards exist because Neo is such a cool card. Because you can dump, like, Egg, you can dump, you know, Maiden, you can Chain Block. Like, there's a lot of merits to it. It's very solid. Mm-hmm. Do we have a Drill Beam? Drill Beam would be a problem. Do we normal Poplar here? Or do we normal old Canix, right? Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Passing. Didn't even set. What the hell? Okay, sure. Imperm is something. Yeah, we imperm here. Let's get this triple tag. Mm-hmm. Except I did this wrong. I should have done that in main phase. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We'll still go triple tack. Takes thrust. If they have Valor, I lose. If they do not have Valor, I win. It's that simple. Yeah. Cool. Good game. It was fun. Yeah. The only thing that mattered there was Valor. If they don't have Valor, the game is hard won. If they do have Valor, the game is hard lost. I mean, technically I could have, like, passed and stuff, but I just lose at that point. Can I win a coin? How many coin flips have I won? I've won, like, 3. This is dumb. This hand is something. Battle! Woo! Barrel, my favorite. I'm lying. Lordly load. Fua. Drill Beam. Yup, yup. That's a good draw. Oh? Seal pass? Damn, okay, sure. Oak is a card that does exist. Smile. Okay, so 2 of those are likely bluffs. But if they're all live, what could they possibly be that I would care about? One of them's Drill Beam. Oh, one of them's True Light. Sure. No. I want you to use Seal in order to trigger my triple tax. Alright, normal Ponics. Ponics. Imperm? No, we are going to be extremely bad and immediately bounce my mom. I need to play Harpy's Feather Duster. These people are really good at the game, trust. You don't say. How interesting. Alright, grab a... Ooh, do I grab 1 for 1? 1 for 1's cheeky. Yeah, let's grab 1 for 1. Thank you for putting a monster on field as well. This is very kind of you. Very, very kind. There's not really a point in me activating the triple attack at this point. Like, it literally doesn't do anything. Pitch Oak, pitch Grunix, I guess. I know one of those is Drill Beam. Likely one of them is Imperm. The other could be Called By. Snash. Imperm. Yup, yup, yup. Coolio. Let's go Fire King Island. Let's go Fire King Island. Let's pop the Oak. In hand, we will grab the Gargunix. Garunix. Kiwa. Kiwa. Hawk Volcanics. Goponics. Kiwa. Thinking actually. What do I go for here? Could go Helio. That doesn't do anything. I'm lying to you. I think it's just go straight Promethean. Yeah. Let's go Promethean. I'm guessing the last card is Called By. Or not? Is it like torrential or something stupid like that? That'd be crazy. Okay. That's a choice. Grab Kieran. Modulate. Pick up yes. Okay. I goofed this, didn't I? Yeah, pretty much. We take. We make Phoenix. We pitch. Skyburn. We pop True Light. That kind of doesn't do anything, huh? You draw two. Good draws. Very good draws. In which case, I think we go Kieran. Skyburn, pop, Kieran, summon. Summon Oak? Can I do that? No, this summons a Fire King. Yeah. I could just pass. It's also, like, not terrible. Yeah, let's do that. Go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll go Skyburn. Runix. I would imagine called by here, right? No? Interesting. Runix. Mm-hmm. Pop Volcanics doesn't do anything. I think it's Arvada, right? Pop Arvada. Arvada. Summon Viscarunix. Yeet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yup, Sprit. Go like this. Pop the Kieran, pop the U. Hold on. Nope. Is that a quick play that they said as well? Yeah, Roar is a quick play, which is a choice that I would not have made. What do I care about? I guess this one. Sure. Meijio? No, Tyrant. Sure. Yep. That may seem dumb, but them getting the boost could really do some serious damage, which we don't like. Imperm. What the fuck? Why imperm? Actually, if you're destroyed by battle, you can special summon a Fire King from deck. So we could just grab Ponix. Yeah, we'll pop the Arvada in hand. I can't go Volcanics, so we have to go Ponix here. Ponix. Grab Sanctuary, I guess. This is if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, right? Yeah. They don't have Drill Beam, but they could activate the other one to grab a Drill Beam. Oh. Okay. We know Roar is set. Big deal. That is a choice, I guess. What does Roar do? That's a funny card to draw. Sure. All normal Ponix. Ponix. Okay. That's interesting. Fire King Island. Yep. Sure. Sure. Can't be destroyed, right? Oh, except for the fact that they, missed. From deck. Ah, that's why. Yeah, they don't have one in deck. Cool. Summon a Primite. Oh, Jet Dragon. Sure. Jet Dragon's not a bad idea. How much do I care about Jet Dragon being able to trigger here? I do have to care a little. We will pop the Barong, I guess. Yeah, because Volcanics doesn't really do anything there. Does Wrong Volley change any of that? Do I have a way of, like, special summoning a guy from grave? Via, like, popping another guy? I don't think so, right? Let me look at all the Fire King cards. Wondering if there's, like, better options. Wrong Volley doesn't really do anything, right? He's just the Spell Trap Negate, which is, like, fine. No, this just sends a fire monster. We could send Kit! And then Kit could send Nerval, and then Nerval could grab Kit! It's crazy! Physical Fire King monster you control is destroyed by card effect. You can special summon this card from your hand. Destroyed. By an opponent's card and send to the graveyard, you can special summon Arvada. Yaksha doesn't do anything, right? Destroys card in hand or field. Yeah. Onslaught's not worth it, right? Circle might be worth it. I should just be playing Harpies, though. Or, like, evenly. As a triple tactics thrust target, huh? Should I? Maybe. Maybe not. I think that kind of dilutes our hands a little bit more, which I don't like. Which I don't like. I don't actually like drawing into a Harpies Feather Duster. It doesn't sound like a great idea. It doesn't sound like a bad idea, but... I think a second Promethean would be pretty nice. I feel like we should play Rescue Ace now. Dude, Rescue Ace? Wait, hold on. Oh, Rescue Ace is... Only emergency is at 1? Yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. That's incredible. That's so crazy. Wait, that's crazy. So you could do, like... Oh, but I guess we don't have, like, SP to, like, dodge stuff. It's kind of frustrating. We might play Rescue Ace, though. Winning coin flips? Couldn't be me. Bruh. What is happening? Oh, wow. Wow, this hand is terrible. This hand is really bad. It's actually crazy how bad this hand is. Luckily, we're going second, so it might be. Based? Based! That's crazy. Requiem. Bruh. We just negate sequence here, right? We haven't normaled, right? No, we normaled the Ghost Bell. Can we do anything here? It's not like we have Agnes yet. make like a big engraver that's difficult to out. So that's like something. You can make... It depends on what like Link monsters they have access to. I don't know if there's like a Link 3 that's that good. Nothing. Really. Draw a fire monster. That is not a fire monster. Okay. That's crazy. Who would have guessed? Yeah, that's... Yeah, I knew as soon as I added the Harpy's Feather Duster, I would draw it and it would brick. And I would brick. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. We go Requiem. Can we impulse the sequence? I believe so, right? Effect is enemy that includes the effect of special summon a monster and make the effect. Ooh. What the hell? Huh? What? What? Why do we do... What? You... But I... So that... Don't think about it. Sequence 2, Electric Boogaloo. Moon. Okay, Moon. Sure. Effect. Back sequence. How does this work? When a card or effect is activated that includes an effect that special summons a monster. Why can't I use Verte? Or why can't I use this on Verte? I think I wait for the sequence. Okay, yeah, I can. Then why can't I use it on Verte? Chat, make it make sense. Make it make sense! It doesn't make sense! Huh? You're kidding. Alright, cool. Go. Because Konami sets up. At activation, the effect to replace itself and becomes the effect at resolution. So that didn't answer the question. You just said words, and none of them actually applied. Why do we put this sideways? What the hell? Why do we put this sideways? Okay. Because the effect itself doesn't special the effect of Polycard that specials? Yeah, but it copies the effect. It replaces the effect. So here's the thing. I get mechanically, it doesn't make sense. I understand mechanically why it works that way. But my what the hell? Yeah, that's fine. But my problem is, wait, hold on. What does this even accomplish? Oh, I guess, yeah, okay. And then they grab like a prime. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Send. Maybe I should have confirmed that. Does sequence require 2 effect monsters? Nope. Cool. Anyway, sorry. What was I saying? So I understand mechanically, kind of, why it works that way, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the way that it is. But, realistically, logically, what should take place is that when the opponent activates the effect of Verte, the new effect becomes the effect to special summon a monster via the effect of the polymerization, etc. Which means, realistically, what should be taking place is Verte's effect is now that thing, and I should be able to interact with it. It doesn't work that way, but it should, because it's now the effect. That is, son of a bitch, are you fucking with me? These are the worst draws I think I've ever seen. So the effect activation is to pay and then send. That's the activation, right? And then the effect now is whatever the fusion spell is. But because Konami said so, that's not how that is. And while it is technically that effect, it is not actually that effect. The effect is still the Verte effect, which just sends a card to the graveyard for a cost. Pretty much. So basically it's because Konami said so. Because realistically, when you think about it, yeah, no, you should absolutely 1000% be able to interact with that. The fact that you don't is despicable. Again, as I said, yes, I get it. I get why it happens. I'm not questioning why it happens. I'm questioning why Konami allowed it to work that way. Because technically, a copying effect should copy the effect, and any other interaction should be able to interact in the way that it would be able to interact if it were being copied. If it were that effect, right? Or if it weren't being copied. But of course Konami's like, no. Verte is a weird card because of his targets? No. Konami is bad at writing card text. Infirm's crazy. No fucking way. Okay. It's not a problem with how it's worded. It's a problem with the idea that copying in effect does not apply said card text onto the card that it is copying. It does something else weird and nonsensical for Konami. They're like, no, it's fine. No, it's gonna do this other thing. Instead of doing something that like actually makes sense. They're like, hey, here's this thing that copies this card's text over here. Verte, for example, sends this thing and copies the text. But because of the way that it's worded, it doesn't actually copy the text in any meaningful capacity. And instead, you just get a nonsense effect that does something else entirely. Smile. It's like, oh, cool, yeah, that's what I wanted. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Crazy. We'll go like this. It's the same thing with, like, every card text under the sun for Konami. It's just, like, every single card text, every single, like, weird ruling is just like, okay, this doesn't make sense. Like, logically, by the logic of the game that we are playing, this doesn't make sense. And then they're like, nah, it's fine. It's the same thing with, like, Appo being able to go back to its original attack off of, like, Moon Mirror Shield. It's, like, the same thing with the... I mean, I can't think of any of, like, the questions off of the top of my head for the quizzes, but, like, almost every single question from those quizzes... Floodgates Seeing the Future is a great example, right? You know... What's another one? Oh, pendulums? I don't think I need to explain anything else other than just pendulums. I won a coin flip, chat. That's crazy. I didn't think that was possible. Wait. Wait, this hand's also insane. Do they have, like, Ghost Ogre? Ghost Ogre would go crazy here. Does this... Monster. Monster you control. Okay, cool. They do! Wow, that's crazy. Runix. Do I pop Barong? Barong's actually not crazy here. Or not bad here. We go Arvada special. I think it is just Barong, huh? Yeah. Yep. Alright, go. Called by? Okay. That's a choice. Yeah, absolutely plain. Nice call, bud. Be a shame if it fucking mattered. Fun. Love this game. So I just lose to Block Dragon, right? I just lose to Block Dragon? So I just lose to Block Dragon, right? Unless they don't have a monster in hand. What's the likelihood of that? 0. Crit. Okay. Okay. Sure. Engraver Send here is kind of crazy. Does that matter, though? It depends on what else is in hand. But if I draw a fire, or if they don't have Ghost Ogre, then it doesn't matter. Why'd they unban Block Dragon? Because this game is made for chillins. I don't know. Because they're stupid? What do you want from me? Grub Volcanics here. So they have it. No. They have Called By? Interesting. We will add the Kirin. Launcher Layers. Definitely Called By, right? No, they would have used Called By. What the hell is this? I don't know. Okay, cool. The Imperm? No. I have so many questions. Oh, should I have popped Ponix there? Oh, I think I should have. Yeah, I think Ponix was the correct play there. I think Ponix was the correct play there. Oopsie poopsie, my bad. My bad. Do I just go combat? Yeah, they're just dead. Okay. Damn. You know what would be cool? If they put Block Dragon back to 0. That'd be sick. That'd be so interesting. It's not gonna happen, but like it'd be cool. It'd be cool if it happened. Do I get this field? How good is this field? The front end that could have easily made it replace its effect first, and then after resolution activate again, kind of like a Flunder normal or IP Link, but they chose not to. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to use this field. It looks too much like the other one, like the base field, for me to like it. It just looks like a dirty base field. Does that make sense? 300 more points for the junior title. True. The field was free before? Before when? At what point? I've never seen it be free. It could be. I wouldn't put it past them. It's the theater after the Minecraft movie. Dude, you brought it up, but oh my gosh. What the hell? What? Why are people doing that? Huh? Stop. Dude, this generation right now, or I should say, current high schoolers are terrible theater goers. They are the worst generation. It's not generation. They are the worst age group right now in the theater. They did this with the Minion movie. They did this with the Rise of Gru. They're doing it with the Minecraft movie. It's just like they think it's this big social event where they can like goof off like it's at a person's house or something like that, and not realizing that it's like a public event. It's just, dude. It was during my break. Understandable. TikTokification? Yeah. Yeah. The amount of people, like, doing street interviews and stuff like that, it's like, dude. Oh. And, you know, it's coming from a YouTuber, so, like, clearly I know what I'm talking about, but, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where... short form, it's genuinely one of the reasons, one of the many, many reasons why I don't do YouTube Shorts anymore. Or just, like, any form of short form content. Unless it's, like, an actual clip of a, you know, regular video. But it just... yeah. Hate it when people frat party in the theater? Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just also one of those things where it's like, imagine if you're in that theater and not part of that group. And all of a sudden your movie theater experience is ruined because you no longer, like, you had a whole bunch of people just, like, scream and shout the entire time and, like, not pay attention. It's like, great. I don't even know if the movie was good. I just wasted, like, however many dollars. What, like 50? Oh. You get it. Also, it's not even funny. It'd be one thing if it was, like, a good joke, but it's just, it's not. It's like, oh yeah, wow, you, like, jumped out of your seat. Wow, that's so funny. Well, what a cool, interesting TikTok. You guys are so... It's like, no. I'm sitting there and I see it happen and I just go, oh. I don't know, I guess kids might enjoy it, but I don't even know if they do. I don't know if someone's, like... Actually, knowing my little brother who is currently in that age demographic, never mind. They absolutely do enjoy it. I'm just old. I'm just old. It's fine. There. It's fine. I'm just old. Having a lot of people go in to watch a movie and come out covered in cheese and soda. Yeah. That is nightmare fuel for me. Where we'll just make a new deck for Rescue Ace. Rescue. One of this. Do we play 3 Hydrant? Yeah, probably. Do we play 3 Impulse? Maybe 2. Maybe not 3. 2. Fire Engine. Flat jokes and Jack Black being Jack Black. Here's the thing. I think... First of all, Jack Black is a phenomenal actor. And an even better musical artist. That being said, I think the way he was directed in the Minecraft movie was tragic. Because I've seen what he can do in, like, the Kung Fu Panda series with, like, his voice acting. I've seen what he can do in, like, Jumanji. you know, I've seen what he can do in a myriad of other movies, right? Where he's not, you know, saying every line like it's supposed to be delivered as epically as possible. And he's great. He's super funny, super interesting. This was a bad performance. This was an abnormally bad performance. Do we play Second Rescue? Maybe. Maybe. Do we... Man, we really don't have much. Do we have, like, draw cards? Can we play a Pot of Desires? We can. Okay, cool. Sick. Do we play Pot of Extrav? Honestly, we might. Honestly, it might be worth it to play Pot of Extrav. Like, I feel like we just extra cards. We'll play Fua. What other cards are there that we could draw? What other draw spells are there? Spell. Upstart's not bad. There's no point in playing Into the Void, right? Triple Tack's also not bad. We probably play Thrust as well. Do we play 3 Impulse? Maybe. Maybe we do. Maybe Fire Attacker in the 3rd Impulse as well, to draw us even more cards. And then we play the Labyrinth cards. Smile. To me, the Minecraft movie felt more like it was a celebration of Minecraft, and it was one of those things where it was like, let's, you know, reference a bunch of things from Minecraft to specifically get people excited about the thing in Minecraft. And it was less focused on, like, telling a compelling story, and more so just, like, hitting a bunch of beats from Minecraft. And I feel, here's the thing. It was a phenomenal turn your brain off and like watch the movie. We could play Kagari. True. And I think that's not bad. I really enjoyed watching it in theaters. Granted, it was my group and one other group with like 2 small children. Small children. They were nice. Like, that was it. That was it in the entire theater. We had like an empty theater, which was great. But it was super fun because it was just like the dumbest, no thoughts, head empty, turn your brain off and like watch movie, which was fun. It was enjoyable. It wasn't great, but it was enjoyable. Do we play Temple? Is there a reason to play Temple? Why would we play Temple? For the ability to play the other card as well. The other Snake Eye card. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Diabella Star's not bad. What does this one do? If you control a fire monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Maybe we do play Birch. Birch is not bad. No, I'm lying to you. Why would I do that? Good question. Good question. I don't know if we play X-Rev then. X-Rev doesn't really make as much sense. But we definitely want to play over 40 now. I don't love Desires as well, but it's something... Second OSS? Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate that. That's a good idea. Yeah. Do we play, Kashira? No. No, I don't think. I don't see a reason to do that. That doesn't really make much sense. We play Apo. We play Double Promethean. Not 3. Extrav is better than Desires? You know what? Yeah, you're probably right. However, weapon. Do we play Droll? We play 1-for-1. Do we play an additional triple tag? Thrust. You. Is there a reason to play Foolish? No. We could play Bonfire, right? As last card. Cool. Does that look right? Bonfire hasn't been limited in this game, right? Or am I crazy? Does Elf do anything? Could we play Elf? No. There's not a 2 that we play. We're playing the field spell. We have so many dead cards. It's actually crazy. Actually crazy. Could play Called By. Why would I do that? Good point. Do we have a way of, like... We don't have Imperm, nor do we have Impulse. Which I don't love. But we just need, like, more engine pieces is the problem. I mean, we could go up to 50. Ooh, let's not do that. Yeah. Well, the thing with Morbius was not a movie that was, like, worth watching. The Minecraft movie I do think is worth watching. That's the difference. Like, the Minecraft movie is, like, if you play Minecraft, it's pretty cool. If you don't, it's not, like, great, but it's still pretty cool, right? Whereas, like, Morbius is, like, there was no reason to watch that. Like, at all. So, why would you? Because it's not like it was faithful to the character or something like that. Or it's not like it was a character that everyone knows and loves. It's just kind of sad. We'll see, now I have too many cards. We could cut a rescue. I don't love that. We could cut Diabellstar, Field Spell, Fire Engine, and a Hydrant. Let's do this. 45's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. 50 with Upstart is so funny. Yeah. You're right, it is funny. Do you know what's crazy? I ain't cutting Upstart. The thing with Upstart is that it basically allows me to play... it basically allows me to see less of my bricks, which there are a ton of. Morbius will be the next The Thing. True. Now, I could cut this, and we could potentially play a different card. Like, for example, we could play the third Hydrant, which, like, could do something, right? But I feel like that's just not worth it. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. No, yeah, I like Upstart. Upstart's good. What else? What else? I guess I could cut like a triple tack. Go down to 44. Ah, I like 45. Extra deck monsters. What kind of link monsters we got? We could do you, 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 we could do you. We could do Hita. We probably want like the second Phoenix, right? Sorry, not Phoenix, right, but Phoenix, comma, correct? Smile. We could do Helio. Do we have a Link 2 that's good to go into? We could play Proxy F. We could play we could do Little. We could play Charlemagne. Yeah, I don't know. Are there any Z monsters we could go into? I guess we could play, like, Fuko. I guess we could also make, like, a rank 8 if we really wanted to. Yes, Wind is basically just Avo and Baron. Oh, we could play, like, Jet. Which could potentially do something, right? You go, like, normal Jet, link off for Almirage, pitch a card, special for a thing, and then you could, like, is Jet worth it? Ferocious Flame? Yeah, we could. Wait, hold on. Do we have the ability of putting 2 level 4s onto the field consistently? No, right? So Xyz just kind of are out of the question. So yeah, we could do Pit Knight. We could do Ferocious Flame, which I don't hate. Because if it, yeah, if this links on, destroy by opponent's card effect, you can target a non-link warrior, special summon it, banish someone who moves the field. Yeah, don't hate it. Play Duel in the Duel Triangle. Ew. I mean, wow. Cool. What is Duel even missing? I guess, like, the Unchained stuff, right? Because you can't go Sharvara. But, like, everything else is there, right? It's all darks. I don't think anything's changed. Oh, only one copy of Phantom? Oh, yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, that basically doesn't matter. Couldn't you do, like, Jet Synchron? Because then you could, like, Jet off of, like, a 1-for-1 or something like that. You go Bonfire and go from there for Jet into, like, and then Jet and Turbulence give you Promethean, Baron. Oh, maybe we do play the 7 with this guy and Ash, and then we can play Baron in the extra. Does that matter? No, not really. Yeah, you know what? I think this extra deck is, it's fine. It's fine. To me it does. This looks great. Smile. Ignore the fact that we have like 50% less starters. What the hell is this card? Awesome. It's there. It exists. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! What the? Don't look at my typing. It's bad. It's very bad. Yikers. Pikers? Legacy pack looking card. That's pretty much what it is. We'll do, what's good? Oh, let's do this one. I'm never gonna use this one. That's just a blatant lie. I always get to use it. I just choose not to. You, and the bear. The bear's funny. Can wait until Voices is done. I'm mainly focusing on collecting gems and not buying any. Over the last almost 2 years playing Master. Nice. Oh, I just realized something. It's fine. We will simply not break. True. True. Bombardment Beast? Yeah, who does remember that card? That card is goofy. That card is silly. How much do I bet they have Imperm? Imperm, like, kills me here. I literally can't do anything against that here. Ooh. Let's go! Emergency. I want Dragon Tail, Mitsurugi, and Ryziel. I do also want Ryziel. Who wouldn't want Ryziel? Ryziel's sick. Do we pitch the Impulse? No. We just pitch this guy. No Imperm. How interesting. Third. Spanish. I think I literally just, like, pass on this. Just, like, set 4. Set 3! Shoot! I forgot. I guess we get alert for that guy, which is not terrible. And then we could go for... Sorry, for Preventer. And then we could go Preventer to Special. And then we could go into, like, Promethean. And we could go Promethean into Amblo. Yeah, that's probably more worthwhile, huh? Yep, yeah. We'll grab the Prevent. Pervader. Prevent, Banish. Special. Link into... Do I have a way of triggering this? I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll go Promethean. Special. I could also rescue. If we bring back Hydrant, we could rescue Preventer and then link off those two and then still have access to the rest, which is not bad. And then we could have... But then... No, yeah, that's probably the correct play, right? I struggle to think of a world in which that's not the correct thing to do. I guess if they had Nibiru. True. Make Amblo. Seems pretty good. Not exceptional, but Impulse, Ash, the 2 set cards, Amblo, Promethean. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Yeah. I'll go with that. Piercing the darkness. What the hell? Yeah. I might roar. Called by? No, surprising. The whale that causes fire. True. True. Add barrel. A drill beam. Okay, cool. Short. Yep. How comes that guy? Yeah. This seems like a good opportunity. Drill beam. Fantastic. Cool. Anyway. Okay. I lack critical information. Given the fact that they did what they did, I was almost certain that they needed access to the Blue Eyes White Dragon to do anything, which is why I did what I did. Majesty. What the fuck is Majesty gonna do? I mean, yeah, dude, pop off. Droplet. Yeah, okay. The hell are we popping? Hydrate? Oh, that ain't it, Chief. I mean, you did great. Smile. You're exceptional. Purge. I see. Okay. Let's see. I could go Phoenix here. Pop this. I just normal summon this guy. Just to keep the guys on field for extinguish and contain. Oh, fuck me, I guess. Okay, cool. Roar has text? What the hell? Since when? Damn, I got owned. Okay. Oh. Cool. And then they normal summon Barrel and I lose. Or is it Sage? Activate Maiden? This guy? That's a something. That is a something. That was a something. That happened. I got nothing for you. Oh! What? Oh! Huh? Why? Oh! My brother in Christmas, what are you doing? Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I was right. I was absolutely right to try and keep them off of Blue Eyes White Dragon. What was the idea there? True.
Ay, 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 amigo.
What a hand. Ooh, what a hand. Ooh, what a hand. Ew, what a hand. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this hand. This hand is something. I'll tell you that. It's something. He got triple tacked too many times. True. Alright, grab Poplar. We'll special summon Poplar. Yeet. Yeet. No imperm. Sick. Love to see it. 10 out of 10. No notes. It's perfection. Alright, normal summon Airlifter. Effective Airlifter. I'm actually going to grab HQ here. This is going to sound really strange, but trust Copium. We're then going to go for a bit of this. Yeah. With this. Do I add Poplar back to hand? Does it make sense to add Poplar back to hand? No? Okay. It doesn't make sense to add this guy back to hand? Kinda. Kinda not really. We'll go Ash here. We'll go Chinook 1. Chinook 2. I think it is add Poplar here. Yeah. Yup. Grab Hydrant. Go HQ. Normal Hydrant. Oh, and then we can go like Apo, and we can go like stab our opponent in the thigh. Dude, imagine also being able to end on Apo there. That I hate this game. Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. I will simply hit them very hard. I have no idea what you're talking about, Sean. I don't think I've ever heard that song. Yo, Fua, Impulse, Thrust, Tack, Impulse. Oh, wait, double Impulse. That's crazy. That's crazy! Oh. Not excited about that. Not exciting, not exciting. Not exciting. Not fun. Not very interesting. Impulse is very funny here. Do I normal the Impulse? No. Just go. Special? Set, right? Set a spell trap. Sure. We lose. The game is now over. It was fun while it lasted. I guarantee they have a called by. Special from Dag. No. Stop that. Yup. Try. Mother. What? Why? I hate this game. Yup. Sure. Abso-fruitly. Sage. Impulse. Let me guess, called by? Called by, right? No. Wait, why can't I do it? Oh, I'm locked. Right. Stupid. Fire attacker. Yeet. I forgot that Impulse had text. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just straight up not gonna lie to you. Purge! Tragic. Not the end of the world. Not the beginning, neither. Pretty sure I lose. Struggle to think of a world in which I don't. Mayhaps if they use True Light, I can use Impulse, and then they don't have any way to interact with that. Maybe? Yeah, that's fine. Yup. Extra normal. Sure. Synchro. Shogun. Spirit. Activate True Light. Or activate Roar. Sure. Maiden. Yeah. Azure? Set? Sure. Majesty? Sure. These people, they gotta be bots, right? Wow, that's insane. That's a really good draw. Smile. It's not online for you. I'm gonna normal summon Fualos and see if they do anything. Sick. I'm gonna go for Almirage. And then see if they do anything. Alright, cool. That's... Hell yeah. 10 out of 10, dude. No notes. Thank you. Very kind of you. Yep. Yep, Spirit Dragon. And this is, of course, during the end phase, so I can't activate any of these cards that are in my hand. Because, of course, this game is great, and it's very interesting. So cool, dude. Imagine if I drew, like, I don't know, a playable card. Imagine. Dude, my coin rate is insanely bad. Holy crap. I've won like 5 at most. We've not played a small amount of games. I have won way too few. This is a great hand. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. For sure, bud. For sure, bud. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why not? Caspitel. that's fine. Imagine playing Saravis. What the hell? Dual Link Tech? Sure. It's gonna be really funny when I impulse your Martha, and you still end on the exact same board. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. It's a 2 pass. Is that 1? Spicy. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good draw. Imperm? No. Alright, grab Emergency. Let's go for 1 for 1. Hitchhiking. This isn't someone from deck yet. Does this trigger anything? No, that's fine. Cool, anyway. Snake Eye combo? That's called by. It'd be a shame if, like, that card did something here. I don't play the field spell, right? No. Coolio. Coolio. Let us go, like... this. They don't have Ash. They could have Bestial, I guess. Yeah, I don't take that either. Summon. Yeah, we'll do this. Go Chinook 1. Target Hydrant? No, we'll target Ash here. Chinook 2. And then we make Apple. Add Poplar. Poplar. Special snakes. We will go for Oak effect. So you. Yep. For this guy, Hiwa. That guy into back row. Saravis? Huh. You're a Veiler? It's gotta be Veiler, right? Like, I'm gonna Veiler smile. Which, why would they not have done Veiler on, like, Ash? They're stupid. True, I didn't think about that. Could be Nib, you're right. Nib goes crazy here, dude. Yeah, we'll do this. It's absolutely Nib, huh? Send the Flomberg. Link for... yeah, link for this guy. Ambudo. Is this lethal? Not quite. Tragic. Hate to see it. Could make Appo here. Appo goes great line. Duel. This is during the main phase? No. That's interesting. Had I put this in attack position, we would have been fine. But I'm stupid and didn't. Alright, I'll just go combat. Not mid. How interesting. How interesting. Cool. Main 2. We'll go for... Could go early. There. Let's go emergency here. We'll go Turb. I'm almost certain this is Valor, right? Oh. I guess not. What the hell was it? Ogre? Maybe. Yeah, it was probably Ogre then. You're right. Oh, they drew their one of, by the way. That's crazy. Imagine if it mattered. Imagine if it mattered. Whoa, that'd be great. This hand is terrible. This is one of the worst hands this deck has produced. That being said, Pot of Extrav could get me out of this. Gee, I wonder what my opponent's playing. Could it maybe be... How much do I want to bet this doesn't matter? They already have access to Duel Beams. Watch. Go on. Activate the continuous. Activate the continuous I know you already have. Yep, yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sage. This game is so cool, dude. Yeah, dude. I don't care. This hand's not beating that. Fun game. Fun game, fun game, fun game. I'm so glad Link 1s exist. I'm so glad that my opponent can just, like, link off their one monster that they have into a thing that does stuff. There are only 2 Link 1s that should exist. Actually, no. Fuck them all. Kill them all. I hate them all. Just get them all out of there. I will take the... I will bite the bullet and be like, you know what? You know what's gotta go? This game is so cool. Do you know what's gotta go? Charlemagne. Even though I love Charlemagne, and I think the design of Charlemagne is one of the coolest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's gotta go. It's a Link 1. Link 1s just should not exist. But alas, here we are. Link 1 that searches a field spell? Whoa! I'm so glad every deck does the same thing. This hand goes crazy. I'm lying to you. Special Snash. They simply don't have Imperm. Imperm's not real, it can't hurt you. Let's go! You got Poplar? Yes, of course. 1-for-1 is so cool, dude. I love being able to get any monster from my deck. It's really... Yeah, baby! baby! That's what I've been waiting for! We'll go like this. Do we have Preventer back to hand? No, it doesn't make sense to do that. We add... Oh, maybe we don't add anything here. What if we put Preventer into the back row? It'd be funny! True. Alright, send you. Oak doesn't make much sense here, so we will go Hydrant. Yeah, we can grab Poplar here, right? That still works. Should. In fact, grab Airlifter? I think it makes more sense to grab Airlifter here, huh? Yeah. Because we still haven't normaled, so we can normal the Airlifter. And now we can make Appo. What if I just made Appo? Question. What decks beat Appo? Alongside all of the other cards that I would have available to me? If I go Promethean... No. I still go Promethean here. I think I still go Promethean. Yeah. I still go Promethean. Don't worry. Zodiac speed Appo. True! Actually accurate! It does! We still go Promethean. Because we can go Promethean, bring back Snake Eye Ash. Snake Eye Ash into Flomberg. And then Flomberg into... anything, it doesn't matter at that point. Flomberg. And then we go... put a guy into back row. What do we put into back row? Doesn't matter? Kinda does. We will put, can't put Preventer. We'll put, Snash? No, can't do that. We'll put this guy into back row. Sure. I've realized my mistake, but it's fine. Trust. We make Doodle? We can just go Ferocious. Yeah, we'll do this. Yua. Ferocious. Yua. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, and then we go Emergency. Special Turb. And then they Nibiru me and I cry. Snap that guy away. Go like this. Reset 1. And reset 2. And reset 3. And reset 4. And then we make out. And I shouldn't have put that into the back row, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine. It's not fine. Sure. Hero lives is fine. Shadow Mist. What the fuck? Shadow Mist. What the hell? Shadow Mist. Ew. What's wrong with you? Rescue! Targeting Hydrant. Called by? Okay. Okay. Vion. Vion. Will contain. Whoa! Who would have guessed? That's crazy! Anyway. I'll go alert here. I'm gonna grab impulse. Polymerization? Damn, that's crazy. Anyway. Good luck. Damn, it fizzles. Wow, who would have guessed? Whoa, that's crazy. It fizzles? No. Sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Fuck you, hero. That felt so good. Yummy. Yummy, 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 tummy, tummy, tummy. Dude, there's an insane difference between playing like Blue Eyes and playing any fire deck. Dude, fire is so good. It's crazy. It's criminal. It's criminal. Apocalyptic fire driven by the wind? Let's go. Yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. That's crazy. Wait, sorry. That's not what I wanted to look at. How many? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses out of 20? Six and 20 is pretty good, especially given the fact that I think we started playing Rescue Ace here, so 5 games of Rescue Ace. Like that's a pretty good record. It's not insane, but like I mean, representation-wise, that's kind of crazy. I got the title immediately and just as quickly equipped it to my card. It's my entire gimmick. Yep. I only have one title. The Rogue Fire King Snake Eye True. I only have one title. It's Demon. It's only Demon. It will probably remain Demon forever. I hate looking at other people's cards and seeing 4 of these, and they're all like 4 like really stupid nothings. So I'm like, Demon is just so nice. It's very simple. It's very clean. I don't need, you know... Dark Side would also kind of be funny. The dark side. But overall, it's like, I only need the one. Demon's funny. Especially given what it entails as well. I grinded that stupid FTK title during the Exodia event. I grinded it during the, well, I specifically grinded Demon in the... with Morphtronic. I think it was Morphtronic post the Bish Balkan FTK being available, but like you could still do whatever FTK you wanted. So it was like this really weird, long, complicated combo, and it took so long. It took so long. It's Terribly tired, I mean, I have a whole bunch of random ones, right? Apocalyptic fire driven by the wind is very funny, but I'm realistically never gonna use it. I don't know. I don't like seeing a whole bunch of things here. It bothers me. TCG player, Apocalyptic Fire, Demon, and Duelist Crusher. Duelist Crusher. Wait, what the heck is Duelist Crusher? What's that one? Wait, how do you get Duelist Crusher? That being said, I don't like any of the titles. I think they're all dumb. Penned FTK. Cringe. Pretty much all of the titles, I'm just like, eh. The only reason I use a title is because I have to. Like, they don't allow you to not. I've tried. They're like, no. Where is it? Yeah. It'd be so much nicer if it was just blank. It's not like they tell you anything. It's not like they're interesting. No one looks at a player card and goes, what titles do you have? How interesting. Most of the time it's just like, alright, whatever. Most of the time it's an accident that they click on the card anyway. Fusion Synchro Fest. Oh, ew. Never mind. I don't care about that one. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, I like very much so appreciate it. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.